What is the craziest bet that you have ever made?
I was playing one time back in the early 90s. This is a really funny story. Andy North, who won 2 US Opens, good friends with Tom Watson, always played this game with some of the older guys. They played this game called $1,000 no bogeys, where if you could play the entire round without a bogey, everybody else in the group would pay you $1,000. Now, in 1993, that was a lot of money. And the British Open was at Turnberry that year, and I was playing with Ben Crenshaw, Corey Pavin, and Davis Love. And we kind of casually said $1,000 no bogeys. Now, we had been hearing about this game for years, played it a few times, and at these majors, you make a bogey after 3 holes and everybody's out and nobody cares. Well, we go along, and I think Davis bogeyed the 2nd hole, Ben bogeyed the 4th hole. Corey lasted about 10 or 11 holes, and I was bogey free through the 14th hole. And then this 15th hole, this long par 3, I blew my tee shot way to the right down this cliff, and they were like clapping and excited. And I somehow managed to hack it out onto the green and make a 20-footer. And they weren't very happy. And then on 16, Ben really, he was a quiet guy. He didn't say much. And I had about a 4-footer for a par. And he says to me, "Brad, watch out for the electric bray." And I'm like, "Bray?" And now I stand back. I go, "I never heard that word." He goes, "Well, there's a road in Scotland where your car actually rolls up the hill." And he was trying to make me think my putt might break up the hill. And I'm like, here's Ben Crenshaw trying to get in my kitchen, and I make this 4-footer, and then I was kind of home free because 17 was the easiest hole in the course, downwind par 5. I said to the guys on the 17th tee, I said, "All right, I'll buy it. You can buy me out $900 each right here." And they said no, and I said $950 on the 18th hole after I parred 17, and I ended up making a par. I remember Ben Crenshaw wrote me a check for $1,000, and he wrote putter on the memo, like he had sold me a putter. He wanted to write it off. And I think Corey Pavin's wife got mad at him and never talked to him for the whole week because that was so much money to lose back then. But $1,000 no bogeys, that was a big win back then to get that in a practice round.